Okay, and we'll be using a 16-ounce can of the refried beans. I'm gonna have another. And one little piece of advice or helpful hint that was shared with me is it's best to start out, since you might think it's best to half everything exactly, but it's better to use a lesser amount on the bottom layers, because we're going to repeat it 2 times, to where you will have like a heavier amount on the top layers, and it'll look better for the presentation and all. Oops, kind of getting it all over the plate. Take enough. Okay, and this is close to, I guess, a 10 by 10 bowl. And then we're going to spread half of the salsa. We're using thick and chunky salsa. You could probably use whichever type of salsa that you prefer. Shoot, was able to open that by myself. Okay, and then our next layer will be the sour cream. And we'll get that out of the fridge. Mix it up a little bit more to make it creamy. Now, making this stay put, right, to split it. And to get this to spread evenly, it's going to be a little trick. Looks like we do it in clumps, kind of gently spread it through.
On the first couple layers, it's a little hard to spread. And of course, it'll get a little bit harder as it goes up. But you don't have to worry about it being so perfect on the bottom couple layers. The top's primarily going to be cheese. So when you put your cheese on the top, it'll cover any of the imperfections. So don't stress about whether you got your salsa in your sour cream or anything like that. Because when you dip it, it's going to go all the way through anyways. Okay?
Because I'm stressing a little bit over here.
I can read her mind.
But I trust what he says. So. Okay, and now we're going to place some of the cheddar cheese on top of the sour cream. I'm just going to lay this right here. And it says using a 16-ounce bag, and we've got a 12-ounce right here, so it's as much cheese as you'd like. Big cheese fans. So here we have our 4 layers, and then we'll repeat. Okay. Now back to the refried beans.
The lettuce just goes on the top.
So we will have. Okay, now to get this to spread might be a trick. Okay.
I think she wants help. What do you think?
What if you kind of warm these up a little bit and then place them in there? I'm going to hand it to the expert.
That's just a.
That's our demo.
That's just a display can there. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, because once you start using it, you're going to actually dip all the way through it.
spatulas, you know, just the little thin,
Mhm.
metal that you use for cakes.
That probably would work
That
better.
helps to spread it better. I dip it in water.
Yeah.
Just a, you know, a little bit, and it spreads it. Pretty easy.
Probably a lot easier. The plastic's kind of grabbing it, isn't it?
Just a little bit. See, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cover it up again. That way you can actually get it to go all the way through.
Mix our
Your
salsa
dip.
around. Okay, and then we'll place the rest of the sauce on top. My bowl might not be deep enough.
Another neat little trick you can do is once you get your first layer built up, you get to the cheese, just kind of take your hand and push down on the cheese a little bit and pack it into the sour cream, and it keeps it from spreading as hard.
Okay, do you need another one of these? Get a big look out. And just spread this layer through. Oh, that's covering up some of that. And then the rest of the sour cream. Oops. Whoops. Okay, let's see. But if you do it in a clear bowl, I guess you could see the layers a lot better. It'd be extremely festive looking. Yeah, I know. And it's oozing out the sides.
As she's making that, I'll go ahead and show you the cookies there. They dropped a little bit, and that's partly due to the cheese in there. As it melts, it'll actually sink down a little bit. If you're over concerned with it, you can add just a little bit more flour to it and get nice little perfect balls out of it. That's about what you're looking for there.
Okay. And we'll put the rest of the cheese on top. Thank you. And we'll go ahead and place the lettuce. And that's a very large taco. Yeah. Mild. I used the mild, yeah. And then 1 cup of lettuce.
We also use the fine shred on the cheddar cheese.
Okay, and we have that all finished.
Olives.
Oh yes, the olives on top. And then I top with the black olives. Lots of pretty colors. I use this. And it says to use a 3.8 ounce size can of the black sliced olives.
Now it's going to look like it's a lot of olives, but as people start dipping through it, everybody kind of wants a little bit of the olive, so they start slowly disappearing. So it actually balances out just about right. If you wanted to put some sliced jalapenos or anything else on top of it, you can do that without a problem. It's almost like having a taco, just however you want to fix it. So.
Okay. There we go. And there's our creation.